Oh boy, I'm at it again. Thanks, Shalem. Right about now, I was at it again with niggas and bitches and homies and friends, and that's how it begins.
Some microdosers. No. What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the No Namers Podcast, coming to you late as always. No, we haven't.
No.
Drake stuff?
You forgot how to do this.
Yeah, I mean it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I'm Nestor.
This supposed to be like riding a bike.
This is Adrian.
And Arthur
With
with
special guest.
Need to say your name.
Oh,
Anna.
what's my name?
She forgot her name. That's how out of pocket she is.
That's how out of pocket I am right now.
She should, bro.
Okay, my name's Anna.
What?
Yay.
No, you gotta say it loud,
Nah, leave me alone there. Y'all introduced me already. Fuck. They know my name. Shit.
bro. You're too far from the mic, bro.
You said lean back.
No, for me, though, like, my voice carries.
You guys just so good.
So, this week we're joined by a special guest,
Yeah, buddy.
Juan. Do you want to introduce her?
Her
Yeah.
name's Anna.
Well, I mean, besides her name, I don't know, like, how is she?
You've known her the longest?
You're the one
No,
who's
I'm
known
just
her,
some bitch she found on, the side of the street. Decided to bring me in.
What? Oh, she used to work with me. At the same job.
Are you acting brand new for, nigga? Down.
No, it's my girlfriend. It's my girlfriend.
All of us.
Since this is on the record.
It's on the record.
Hey.
Oh, bet, nigga. Say less. Most
I was like, oh, is that how we're playing it? So we have to switch up the whole.
Okay. For sure.
I mean, people want to know, how did this happen?
What do you mean? What
Who
happened?
asked
They're
who?
like, damn, he's not gay or what?
Oh,
not
how
gay
it
no
went
more?
down when it
Because your family was like, damn, you had us worried for a second.
Mexicans, too.
And then me
it
and,
was.
I mean,
I
I
would
want to
say
take
it
a
was
bunch
low
of trips,
key.
but I keep.
Who asked who? Did he ask you? You asked him? Was it
Well,
mutual?
It was.
How long have you known each other?
Fuck that. Let me think of one question. Hold up. I'm just kidding, but I don't know. It's like it was mutual. I would say.
Are you here out of your own will?
I was about to.
it sounds like you've been
He's hitting me, guys.
exhausted.
You've been trapped?
We've been playing steep mind games.
It's Charles
Nah.
Manson's type.
Did he just caveman you and popped you in the head and dragged you to his cave?
Nah, enough. You gotta do hostage style.
Okay, let's start with like.
Stockholm
Stockholm syndrome heavy, nigga. Beauty and the Beast style,
Shut
son.
the fuck up. No, it was. I would say on the night that it happened, I said something first.
There was mad implications.
Like when I came up, like I already knew, like I realized
Is this
on the
a
way
boat?
to his birthday party.
Are we on a boat right now?
How far away from sea? I
Rocky water.
Where's the Coast Guard? He seemed to disappear.
can't see the shore anymore.
So you were on his way to on your way to his birthday
His
party,
birthday
and
party,
you realized you
and-
liked him.
No, I just realized that I'm in love with him, but like it was in that moment on my way there. Like I knew I loved him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't in. Like I never admitted to myself that I was in love with him.
Why is that?
I mean,
Well, I mean,
the thing is that no,
that's a mad question.
no,
You asked, I want to know.
it's not the answer.
You love him, though. You should talk to I was like, damn, bro.
Terminate. Get out while you can.
Wait, what was the
I
question
finished
again?
it.
I forgot the question.
You were going to his birthday party.
Birthday
You
party.
realized you were in love with him.
Yeah, so I didn't know how to act because like I knew that's the first time like his whole family's gonna see me, and I'm just like fucking tripping. I was having anxiety attacks. I couldn't fucking breathe. And then I didn't know how to act with
Is that why you
him.
asked me with the Xanax? I was like, whoa, I don't party like that no more.
Hey, you got a bindle? A quick fix?
No, I was tripping though, but when I pulled up, like I was just too much in my head. And then that when they handed me the baby, that kind of was like I told them like kind of loosened me up because it kind of just when I'm around kids, I'm a different person.
Nah, baby.
So-
I thought you were gonna steal it. I was like, whoa.
I was like my security blanket right here. I'm able
Stealing the
to
baby.
You didn't know
dead
him?
ass. Not because I was tripping. I was overthinking everything, and then finally we had a second alone, like sitting at the table.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys left already, and I told him like
Well,
I had
we
a
saw
couple
shit
shots.
had to go down, so we're like, we need to leave. We need to give them space.
Oh, for real?
We
We got the
Oh, damn.
tension. We got the vibe.
We cut the
Oh, for
tension.
real? Yeah, I was.
They're like, why is she pacing back and forth? Shut up! Yeah, she's gonna stab this dude.
Or she gonna drop that baby.
That's one of those parties.
I didn't have my phone books on me, so they asked me, dog.
You guys are stupid. Nah, I just kind of told him like, I think I'm in love with you, and he was like,
Stop playing.
And yeah,
It's like you're not the first, and you won't be the last.
Who is it, baby?
Same with the Han Solo, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah. But how long have we known each other?
I don't know, probably like a year and some change.
Yeah, probably.
But ever since I met him, I've always been so comfortable around him. Like,
Probably like last year in May or something, I think. Or April. I don't know, whenever you started at...
I started at Hustler in April. Late
last
April.
year, April-ish, May.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of him when you first saw him?
Oh, I loved him. Like, when I first met him, like I told you, I was just so comfortable with him. Like, and when I would go drinking, I would always
That's the
gravitate
thing,
to
though.
him.
They don't see you as a threat for to your
And then I found out he was a fucking dog, like snake ass nigga, be fucking scheming and fucking with bitches, fucking with bitches and shit. But he never did that to me. Like he never disrespected me. He was always up front. Like
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
he's a good guy at the end of the day. though.
Eventually.
Yeah, it's a sociopath dude.
He's a bit of a sociopath. He's a bit of a sociopath.
So you guys start hanging out. You gravitated
like,
towards
yo.
him off the rip.
I was like, who's this girl with these long legs, bro? I was like, what is up, bro? And then me and the homie that was on the podcast before was like, we gotta find out her name. Oh, she was so cool.
Hey, yo, what's your name?
No, they were mad at creeper
So we went
status.
to the break log and was like, she comes in at this time.
Oh,
and
my
Yeah.
So we were like, this your
You
name?
gotta do the research, though.
Yeah, you got it. So you come off, and then we're like, oh, I found out she was Polynesian because of her last name, and we were like, all right, that's the angle.
What, so you're gonna say you're Polynesian?
Nah,
I'm a quarter
you just say you were a 5-star recruit.
Fuck up, stupid ass. Fuck you. It was you. It was you, Nestor. It was you.
Cause you know, the islands are all about football.
That's true.
Rugby. You know.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
So that was your first train of thought about her, just her legs?
Right?
That's smart.
That's all you value?
I mean,
Well, because I seen her from afar, and then I was like, oh, my name is Juan. So I introduced
hey,
myself.
but you gave her the finger, though, dog? Hey,
Oh, the handshake? The secret handshake?
You have to. You gotta let it be
No,
known.
man, I just gave her. I did the one where you're like, oh, my name is Juan, so it's like.
So they don't know you're threatening.
Disarming.
He was always respectful to me, but I know he's a fucking dog. Like because we were just friends, so he would tell me all his stories. I tell him my
Can you
stories.
put me in a leg lock, phone? Put me to sleep, phone? Like the trash piece of shit that I am.
Yeah, I like that kind of shit.
On some wrestling moves?
Yeah.
That used to be my 10 count for when I was when I would do sets at the gym. It was just insults, motivation.
So you guys known for each other for a year, and then
So, when he said, hi, my name is Juan, were you like, just another coworker trying to creep?
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like I don't. It's not a real memory when I first met him.
Yeah.
Just kind of like when we started drinking and hanging out. Like then I started like chilling with him more often. But mostly we would always be linking up to drink. Because that's all I was about this last year, because I just started drinking that year in 2018.
You just turned 21, or you literally just
No,
started
I just
drinking?
started drinking because, like I told you before, like I just come from a family that was just strict as fuck, and then I jumped to that stupid ass nigga for 7 years. He didn't let me do shit, and then I was just like brainwashed to believe like weed and alcohol is like all bad, so I just stayed
So
with
burnouts,
no drinking, no, yeah. So,
It's for the scum of the earth.
and I just went fucking psycho when I started drinking. So.
So once you were like
She was like those Asian kids at college. That
What
like,
No, Rumspringa.
Yeah, I was about to
What's
say
the
Oh, fucking Amish people and
What's
shit,
that?
low key.
once you're let loose and
Didn't have a phone and shit. Like,
all of a sudden
damn.
now you have a phone.
what's this technology?
For real. It was like, how do you use social media? Solving radicals and shit.
Bro, when she would
Look at-
introduce herself to people and ask for people's number or social media.
She'd be like, "Have you heard of Uber?"
No. She'd go, "Oh, do you want to exchange information?"
They clown me about that. Like, well, who said?
Information, man.
Because you're exchanging information. You're
Who
like,
says that?
people.
You're like, books? I don't have books on me right
People.
now.
What information you want, my
When someone
nigga?
introduced themselves like that to me, I thought like, oh, they're gonna hit me up later on. They're selling Yerba
Yeah.
Lights.
Herbalife,
Yeah.
That's
Which
how
one my
they
email for, my nigga?
A
I
dinner
mean,
meeting.
Yeah, can I have a
Y'all
meeting?
The
are
whiteboards come out.
Y'all like-
It's not a pyramid. It's a triangle.
It's
Is that a
multi-
PO box or not a PO box?
It's multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
Be your own box.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. So you started hanging out, drinking and shit.
And then like,
I mean, he doesn't even like drinking, so
That's true.
that's so
facts.
He's
funny.
allergic, dude. That's
You
what,
guys
that's
are-
what got his knee back.
I lost my spot.
Fuck you. I'm
No, it
gonna
was a five
head
star
out.
too.
All right, it was cool,
I lost my
but I'm gonna go
scholarship.
home because I don't like being picked on.
The wrong thing.
you're with the wrong group of people.
Nah, it amuses me.
So he didn't like drinking, but apparently when he was around, he was like, oh, I love this shit.
Daddy needs his juice. Daddy needs his squirt.
Gin, I love it. No, so you guys started hanging out, kicking it, but for a long time it was just as friends.
Yeah, well, I mean, at one point, so we met in April, and then in December, New Year's, we were
It was a
hanging out.
420 friendship.
Wait, was what?
Oh, it's
420.
April. So
Yeah.
I was like, you guys,
Oh.
it's like a 420 thing.
Yeah, I mean,
We really, really loved Hitler's birthday.
y'all niggas be true.
You're not a sympathizer?
Y'all niggas be true.
So you guys hung out for, you're saying?
So December, towards New Year's, right? That's when I guess, I had my liquid courage in me, so I had the balls to tell him, I guess, like, hey, like, I feel this type of way about you. And we were hanging out a lot. Like, he was picking me up a lot. Then we were going, like, we would just, I don't know, we were
Take
just
a
doing
drive.
shit. Yeah, and so I finally, like, he was dropping me off at home one time. I was drunk, and I guess I told him, like, oh, like, I feel this way about you. And then I was like, hey, like, let's go on a real date. And then he was like, yeah. But then something happened. One of this stupid bitch fucking ruined everything. She planted a seed of doubt in my head that night. And I've been so fucked up by men my whole life. So it's like, I held him to a certain degree, on a pedestal. And like, she told me, oh, that supposedly he was saying this or that about me, that he did this or that to me. And I believed her. And that shit broke my heart. Like, I was dead ass crying at work. Cause like, I really fucking cared about him, and I held him so high. And
So the minute you started liking on someone, like, started hating on you? Like, someone started, like, saying, like, nah, that fool's not good for you?
Can you
or-
believe
No,
that fool doesn't
she-
exchange data, dog?
she told me,
Them deets never got past my way.
no, she told me that he, like,
He
supposedly,
exchanged data with you too?
no, that he basically took advantage of me when I was drunk. Cause I was blacked out. I didn't remember shit. But I knew he would never do that to me. But like,
To what?
off of my to me. Pero okay, like she planted that seed of doubt, and I was
Been done
like,
to others
fuck
is their
this
problem.
nigga.
But when you blacked out, did you at least remember the watch over your face where it was swinging back and forth, and he was saying,
Go to sleep.
"Go to sleep."
At the count of 5.
Y'all are wrong.
4, 3, 2.
Nah, yeah,
What's
that
this
bitch fucked it
hypnotism
up,
book that
though.
you have? It's like, oh, it's just some light
What is this
reading.
brujeria? You doing on me,
To make
bro?
the hypnotism work even better, you take this pill, please.
Damn, how come people can't see other people happy?
Wait,
No,
is this person
facts.
at this point, was it your friend? Is she still your friend?
She, how we were talking about friends and me not having friends, and me having to go through experiencing having friends and finding out who's my real friends, because I only grew up with my family. I didn't have friends like that. So
Your family was your friend.
my family were my friends. So I just, I was telling Nestor, like, that's why I just treat people off the bat, like, with like, oh, you're like my family. And so this bitch, okay, we were close. We fell off. Then we got close again. Then we fell off again. But I'm stupid. I don't like to learn. So then I took her in again. This is the bitch that came, you guys saw. It's the same bitch. So I tried to be her friend again, but it just proved for the third time. It takes 3 times for my stupid ass to learn that she's not my friend.
She's a big baseball fan.
She's not my friend. But basically, she's the reason why it was a huge setback in our what could have been a relationship. Mm-hmm. But I realize now that was for the best because I would have ruined our relationship because I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready yet.
Like, I was on some fuck shit and I was just on some bullshit, so.
Likewise.
Yeah. We would have just ruined each other, honestly.
Or made each other better. 2 negatives make a positive.
No. I mean, now,
I
yeah.
would have been like Drake, son.
But before.
I'm in the grave for the beginning of the song.
That's me, but yeah.
Yeah. But,
I mean, so it seemed like it was destined to be. It was just a little setback
yeah.
because some hating ass people.
Low key. Because in that night, low-key, you confessed your fucking love to me, and this bitch was, remember? And then low-key, this bitch, I think, had a thing for him, because she was all trying to, like, remember you told me she was all trying to fucking go to the movies with you and do all this shit.
Yeah.
And...
But I go to the movies with him all the time.
Well, it's because you exchange contact information.
Oh, my...
Facts.
The details were transfers, bro.
Fuck you guys, man.
I would go to the movies, but it sucked when you woke up 3 hours later. You know what happened.
It just gives you a swirl.
Damn, Josh.
It's a big accusation. Bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, what?
Yeah.
People go to
Oh,
jail.
damn. Am I going to tell my fucking story about me getting ran over, though?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. You said if anyone had got it run over, and you said you had. What happened?
Okay, so we lived in Long Beach, and we had this huge lot. So my sister was practicing driving in the lot. It was that big of a lot.
Hit you.
No, she's the one that ran me over. So we had those rollerblades.
Not an accident.
No, not on accident. Because this bitch, like, come on, you're older. You have to know what the fuck you're doing. So this bitch is
How much
dragging us
older?
with the car. She's 29. She's his age. And I'm
Oh, okay.
25.
So 4 years older.
4 years
Shit, no
older.
better.
Oh, I thought she was like 29 at the time. I was
Oh,
like,
nah. She was probably, like, fucking 17. At least.
That's fine.
Or
It's understandable.
16.
Yeah, he's understandable.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
No, it's not understandable. Because listen, so she's dragging us on the side of the car. She's driving, right? Because we have rollerblades.
I should go Matt Bird, though.
That's lit, though. Bro. That's
So
when you get
I'm-
that speed.
No, I'm in the back of the car, and this bitch sees me because there's no tinted windows, no nothing. I think it was a Plymouth. I don't know.
The Chrysler Plymouth.
Rock?
Yeah, there we go.
The van?
Yeah, those little like.
So the van, dog.
So
Shaggin' wagon.
I'm standing in the back, and this
Well,
bitch
this
sees
bitch is
me.
gonna-
She starts reversing, and I'm stupid. I'm a little kid. I'm like,
What?
okay, I'm gonna roll backwards, but the floor, the gravel was
Yeah.
fucked up. There was literally a hole right behind
She
me.
was teaching you
This
how to play
bitch
hockey, dog.
was
That's the hardest
looking
part, is
at
getting
me,
backwards,
backed
man.
up. I fell under the car. She's still going. Obviously, my face is not in the window. I'm obviously on the floor. I'm
Maybe she thought you
stupid.
ducked out.
No, I'm stupid as fuck. I don't let go of the car because I'm scared they're gonna like turn and run me over. So I'm holding on, just getting dragged, screaming for my life. And this bitch doesn't stop. And then finally she stops.
Probably can't hear you.
My back.
can't hear you.
Dude, there was other bitches. My other sister was being dragged on that side. My other friend was being dragged on that side.
she
And
dragged
all these
3
niggas
people?
just... No, I'm the only one under the car, though. I'm just
Oh,
like...
so they had nothing to
How
worry
did you
about.
guys not see I was under the car?
But
Like,
then your limbs got run over, right? She didn't like. Doo-doo.
well, no, that's because I held on. Because that's what I was
She-
scared
she
of.
You
held
really
on.
didn't get hit.
You
No.
weren't run
Well,
over.
I didn't-
You just got
She
dragged.
dragged
over.
me, basically.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
not
like...
that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's like you dead ass saw me and you still
No, she's-
decided to go.
She's focusing because her blind spots are covered by children.
Yeah.
bro.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why are you guys excusing what she did to me? She fucked up my back. And then my mom came out, dragged me out from the car, beat my ass, even though my back was fucked up. And then she was like,
Well, she's trying to fix it.
She's just like a masseuse
Yeah.
that's heavy-handed.
I was like, you're fucking stupid. Why are you doing that shit? I'm just like,
I mean,
damn.
low-key.
Low key, or one of her kids might have just, ended their life. Like,
But you
Low
got
key?
like scraped up,
Like-
right? Like the
But
gravel.
why,
Yeah.
but why are you like holding on in the back? Like the side makes sense.
I know. I'm little. I'm stupid. Leave
You're
me
13.
alone.
Oh,
Man,
I didn't think
déjame.
about it.
You're
Yeah.
13.
I thought she was 9. My math.
You're a
was
middle
wrong.
schooler.
Yeah.
No, I was not 13 on that time. So
If
then
she's
she must have
17.
been younger. I was not 13 when we lived
Well,
there.
11. Same thing.
Like, yeah, maybe like
11, 12. Same. You're old enough. You should know better.
No, I didn't know better. Leave me alone.
I hope it's not even the good skates. It's like those skates they used to put on top of your shoe that like are super cheap.
Oh no, they were like,
Like
the
the ones that you
actual
just, like,
rollerblades.
Click on your shoe.
They were Heelys.
Really-
Nah, I blame that bitch. Fuck her. She should have known.
I
I
feel
mean,
like she wasn't her fault.
I mean,
Do you think?
I was a fucking idiot. Okay, I just like to do stupid shit. Okay.
Loki is hardcore. That's like a dope
Yeah.
ass Jackass video.
I was about to say, you guys at least film it. Can we laugh at your pain?
Nah. Sorry.
Or
We was
is
mad
this all a
for it.
dream? Who did you die that day? I'm just saying.
You've been living.
What is this shit called?
This is a blink.
hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Jackass.
Fuck, dog.
Bitch, press the brake.
Oh, guys, I think there's something wrong with your car. My miss making funny noise.
It's funny.
No, that's where I got chased by a dog too, and that's why I was traumatized and afraid of. I used to be scared of like little dogs like that too, because I got
Oh,
chased
that's
by
why
a
you're
dog
scared
there.
of dogs?
Yes, at that same house, I got chased by my fucking neighbor's dog because they used to
How
live
big
in
was
front
the
of
dog?
us. It was a normal sized dog, but they told me, do not run because he's gonna think you're playing. He's gonna run after you because they knew I was kind of scared of dogs, but I wasn't.
So she
scared,
ran.
scared.
You did the one thing
I
that
told them not to. I'm good. I don't want to fucking pet the dog. And they're like, just come touch it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to do what you're telling me. So I go touch it, and then this nigga starts getting hyper. So I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. And I start running. This nigga's chasing me.
I get it. She's testing her speed out. I get it. Testing her 40
No,
out.
I outran that motherfucker. I even would run by the door. I was banging on that shit. Nobody
Almost
opened the
got
door.
down with a dog, so I feel you.
Mames. Then I was
I like
traumatized.
touching dogs with my feet. Just kick
One
this
time we
shit.
went to a party and this dog posted up on me, so I posted back.
What the fuck?
Remember when we went all the way up that one time and the pit bulls were right there?
Oh,
fool?
yeah.
videotape
It's that weird ass
Oh,
fucking
that one house.
They were like, yeah. fool.
Let's do that one meme made me laugh. It's like, damn, these kids getting fucked up on Juuls when we used to smoke weed out of cans and shit. You just remember that going to that house, like it's like in a fucking village, a little hill.
It's like a little booty spot.
Yeah,
up
and
on
it's
the
like
hill.
a one path to get in and one path to get out.
Oh, to
Smoking.
the spot that
and then
Arthur's
smoking
supposed
crack.
to take us to. Right, Arthur? Remember
What
last
spot?
time? The spot.
Your
We were
house?
talking about the spot. I don't know, and I was like, I
On
want to go to
Druid
the
Street?
spot.
No,
Oh no.
I don't know.
Last time. He was like talking about some spot and we are trying to insinuate it was some spot.
Oh,
I'm a
Arthur's
huge
running
liar.
tugs. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, where he goes
Yeah.
on his lunch break.
Oh.
And afterward.
That sounds like.
Nah.
That's
Damn,
Arthur's
did,
money
did Arthur
knows.
talk about a
Little
certain
rub-
spot? I'm
little
like, Arthur
rubbing
doesn't get out
tugs.
much. That's how I was like, what?
Again, they fabricate stuff.
I mean, we didn't.
employee of the month. Even though you don't work there. I'm
You
like,
know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's like, it leaves a lot of deposits, you know?
It's a parlor.
I get a massage only.
Hey, massages are dope.
Yo,
Wait,
massages
going
are
back-
dope.
Did we
Okay.
finish the? So you went to his birthday party. You guys both
Oh.
mutually
Well, no,
said
that
we
lady
liked each
ruined
other?
it, and then what gained your trust back?
Oh yeah,
Just
what?
Just him. Yeah, him in time and him just, he never gave up. He was there for me, like, in those times that I told you when that stupid ass motherfucker was
So he
just
dosed
fucking
me
with
5 times. I lost all memory.
Location. Long-term memory
Is
loss.
that why I can't remember my childhood?
I
Damn.
mean, one time we got drunk,
It's
he
a
woke up
forget me
naked.
now.
I woke up naked. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened, dog.
Get asked though.
I did
That's
ask
exactly
woke
what
up butt naked in
happened.
San Francisco, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No manches. What?
So he earned your trust back. Made his moves. Kept being
Yeah.
well. He kept being a real friend.
Yeah. He was there. He supported like me through a lot of shit. Like just like emotionally supported me through mad shit. Cause I didn't even know what depression or anxiety. Cause I grew up in a home where it's like we don't talk about feelings. They come from that time where it's like you don't have feelings. Like you're not allowed
The
to have
Arthur
feelings.
technique.
So
Just
it's like
bottling it up.
yeah. So it's like I didn't know what anxiety. I didn't
Arthur
believe in
Arthur
anxiety.
approach.
I didn't believe in depression. I didn't believe in none of that shit. Like I just believe. Like I was
Just-
like, nah, that's just weak.
Just
shit.
grin and bear it.
And then I met him and he was like, dude, you have depression, like you have anxiety, you have this and that, and I'm just like, nah, you're tripping, like I'm good. Like,
Those shits don't exist.
yeah, I'm like,
That's-
I ain't no weak bitch. I fucking have that shit. But then I realized, like, damn,
It's not a weakness.
yeah, but that's what that's what they made me believe, that to have feelings is to be weak. So, or to show your feelings. Then it's crazy because I'm the fucking biggest crybaby ever.
That's what the streets taught me.
On blood.
On blood. Emotions, no bueno.
Yeah.
I just took the Arthur technique, the Arthur method.
Balling it up and erupting by self-masturbating.
That's
No,
hype
Arthur's
as
approach
fuck.
with women.
Oh.
Friending them?
Oh, yeah.
It works.
But you pull the trigger at the end. That's what Arthur doesn't do.
Yeah.
Come on, Arthur. You gotta finish the race.
Why when you want to be...
You might make us proud, man.
So the ball's out at mile 25.
Yeah. Sadly.
Talking about I don't wanna burst through the ribbon.
I told you I got home, girls. If you're with it, I got home, girls.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful, bro. I can't bust the ribbon,
Yeah,
fool.
exactly. The ribbon's too nice.
If the ribbon invites me over the line, then okay, but
I mean, if that's true, invite them to Friendsgiving. I mean, there's going to be a lot of dosing that night.
Oh, fuck it, I'm down. No, I know two bitches that would be so down to go.
But I mean, no people that just want to eat for free. You know
No,
what I mean?
they're down.
he's like, they gotta be DTM.
Okay, I don't know about all that. I was talking about having like Friendsgiving, having a good time
down
and
2
shit.
feet. Down 2 feet.
Down to-
Where's your mind
Down to
going?
feed, bro.
Where's your mind going?
Down
Down
to
to
feast.
feast. Down to feed.
Y'all niggas are
Down to
tripping.
Down to fiestas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down to friend, bro.
Yeah.
Hard.
All right.
I mean, while it ends with us exchanging information.
As long as we exchange contact info, that's all good.
I'm a card shark. I'm a little bit of a card shark.
You know, like you write in the back of your planner.
Can I have your business card?
You know the planners, how they have like, oh, put your name, your phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planners,
Put
dog.
exchange-
What the fuck?
Nigga, you didn't use a planner? I use the
Just like he's
planner.
planned anything.
Man.
Who barely
Fuck
planned his
y'all.
outfit, dog.
And I'm just stop talking. Y'all gonna clown on me. Whatever.
Nah, so that's what's up. Invite your homegirls to Arch. I mean, the bedroom's open. If y'all folks feel like it, I got fucking Patty LaBelle sweet potato
Patty
pie.
LaBelle.
No, for real, I have two girls in mind that I think you guys would.
Arthur has a sex swing, so he's all with it.
Yeah, that's who I am.
The cack shack.
Deadass?
Dead ass.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
He's got a. He's
He
got
has a sex dungeon in his house. So that's how fucking
Y'all
creepy
niggas are
he is,
lying because I'm
Ask him, bro.
gullible.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't
Because
believe
it's
you
rude.
guys. Nah, fuck you guys.
The floor is like 6
I'm not
monitors
gonna
of just straight
believe
pornography.
shit y'all say no more.
I see a zipper on the mouth, I get hard.
If
Deadass. This nigga has a setup. He has a computer with like 6 screens.
if you come to Friendsgiving,
This is
well, you're
ultimate
coming,
jacket session.
and when we walk in there, we're putting the food on the table and shit. And Arthur's like, hey, I brought my friend over. He just puts a full size fuck doll to eat with all of us. Would you like freak out or be like, oh, that's just art?
I mean, I'd probably laugh because that's hype as fuck. Like,
Okay, so she's coming up then.
So now he won't feel weird when he brings out.
It's a joke, right, guys? It's a joke.
It's watching the real girl, guys.
You guys fell for real.
no, mames. I mean, that'd be cool.
Just
I'd
don't question
laugh.
me why she's in football pads.
What?
Why does she have a fake
What
beard?
are you yelling?
Why is that a dude?
It's switchable body parts. She's got
Yeah.
a dingus now.
She got a dingus.
Art, why'd you paint the face black?
Blackface? What? I keep saying blackface earlier.
Instead of blackout, you can say blackface.
I don't know why. I was trying to say I kept blacking out when I was drunk and I kept saying
I
blackface.
kept getting
I don't know
blackface.
why.
Sometimes when she likes to relax, she's just blackface. Dead ass.
When you drink too much?
Face mask.
Do you see it?
That charcoal shit works. I do it.
She's just straight blackface.
Oh my god.
Stupid ass.
But I'm
She gets too
fearless, though.
drunk and, you know, she starts...
Blackfacing hard. She
Man.
calls it exfoliating.
Y'all don't want to meet drunk me. Drunk me is a crazy ass
She likes
bitch.
FaceTiming people. Is the South are rising?
He's exfoliating. He's gyrating and
Nah, that shit feels
exfoliating.
good, yeah.
The the truck.
What, blackface?
Sometimes letting people know your
Feel
true
empowered and
intentions.
Oh, it's for the face mask, guys. I think the shoe polish.
Why did you paint the lips?
Nah, face mask? I got face mask.
Just straight shoe polish? Bro?
Oh.
My dad and mom used to use that shit all the time,
polish?
bro.
For their
Yes.
face.
For their...
No, for their shoes, you dumbass.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I got a shoe
polish,
shine
yeah.
thing. I was about to be like,
They're just
whoa.
on the street.
It's a Sunday.
It's sad though because my mom literally tries. She's been bleaching our skin since we were younger. Like off of the, like this is a real life shit. Like my mom's been trying to whiten our skin like my whole life.
With the whitening soap?
Yeah, and that shit burnt my face.
Wait, there's
and
a
like,
whitening soap?
Yeah, it's whitening soap. You use it on your skin and it'll lighten you up.
And she used to scrub the fuck out of our face, and she's like, "Bro, we're fucking brown, we're tan. Like, leave us the fuck alone." And then she would straighten our hair and shit like that. Like,
Shit internalized racism.
yeah, and it makes you feel like you're not good
White
enough.
Jesus, nigga.
So,
That's
Fuck
why I
that
fuck
shit,
with
though.
Jesus, so
but yeah.
Shit got real.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I was making
Cut
jokes. Like, okay, wait.
Not some real life shit
yeah.
though. No, it's funny though, but I'm just saying it's like real life shit. Like that
Okay.
shit fucks you up in the
I'm all
head.
Michael Jackson, though.
Yeah.
Dead ass. She still to this day uses that shit and she scrubs her face like she says like, "Oh, I'm so dark, I need to be whiter." And I'm just like, "Mom, you're fine the way you are. You're white already. Like, chill." She's the
Mom,
lightest.
you're
out
an
of all of us.
albino. Stop.
For real, like dead
You're
ass
not gonna
shit.
go
You
see
have no
through.
melanin, bro.
No, that's why it made me laugh when you said she like you guys like she put on her face because dead ass. I wouldn't put it past her. That she's fucking
And then she
crazy.
shoe polishes just in case she goes too light.
Mix the black and the white one together.
Just a little base.
You
Just
get the right color. bro.
Contour a little, you know. You
Double
feel me with the
paprika.
black one. Nah, but yeah. Anyways.
So then after, what were we talking about?
Oh yeah, what were we actually talking about?
where were we at?
How we gained, and then the day
How
that
I
actually,
gained the trust and then
He got
you-
the
you were
trust
getting
back.
You were getting to the actual the birthday.
who asked? Because that's the first time we met you. We've heard about you prior. All good things. Maybe though.
We are
It's
no
cool.
liars.
You guys talked shit a little. It's cool because I get it. Like it was low key. I'm not gonna lie. I realized I was mad toxic to this fool, and like the fact that he put up with some of my shit was. It's beyond me because it's like he doesn't deserve that, like to be put on the back burner or be like a second option or like
He doesn't
you know
make
what
me
I mean.
number two. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you said the
1,
second
2.
mouse gets the cheese, right?
That's right.
Second mouse always gets the cheese.
But still, it doesn't excuse the way like I acted in some ways to him. I was a toxic person to him in some
These
ways.
were researching you in January
Oh really?
after they were looking through the Amazon and
I was not.
Well, you say these fools.
One guy in this
It's-
table.
Oh,
I would do the same thing though. I would do the
I
same
wouldn't.
thing. Cause I'm mad nosy.
he's got two
cool.
crazy people. In his
Loki.
I've helped a lot of people with depression.
Yeah.
Real shit. I just wanted to see his game. Like to be honest, I told him.
Weird. That is weird,
I
dude.
just
I
like,
mean,
what did he write? And I was just like, oh.
Were you trying to cop game or were you?
right where?
on the little notes.
Well, you can't read them though.
Okay, if that's what you think. If you think I can't read it, all right.
I said it was.
You gotta call Amazon, but you can read them.
I mean, yeah, you gotta go mad in depth, but
No choice.
You acting like this
if you
one didn't
click on
have
the order,
time.
you just can't read them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Bet you want to see?
No, it's okay.
Oh my god.
No, you can't read them though. That's
Like I
You look
said.
worried, but yeah, you can't read.
It's getting
them.
hot in here.
I was like, wow, corny much.
Loki, they were mad corny. I still have them. I kept them.
But I mean,
What was your favorite one though?
I don't know.
Or was it 2-person?
It's a beautiful Sunday today as I look on the veranda.
He would be so fucking gay, bro.
January 9th.
January 9th.
He would be so fucking gay. Like
wow. I mean,
The moon
it was
shines like
sweet,
your
but
eyes.
it was just like, My nigga. At the time, I was just like,
The bag in the wind is
This
causing
nigga's
me to
tripping
have
right now.
fleeting memories.
no, but it was always sweet things.
Fleeting
It was like,
So was it sweet or was it gay? You gotta fucking.
it was
choose one.
both.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit both.
Gay and sweet, but that's just because I be saying everything's gay. Because I try to act like a hard nigga, but I'm not that.
I'm blood, man.
Right? I'm gonna front a little bit. No.
No, I mean he's being a little romantic for trying to
Yeah.
stake his claim. You know, just saying, "Hey, I'm out here."
I'm next. I'm number 2. That's fine.
I'm next up.
It happens.
What's that for?
I think it got to me like towards the end,
Add her
like
up or whatever.
because
I'm next up.
I realized we were doing couple things.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Mm.
Lil
Like-
Pump, I'm
Everybody,
next.
everybody know
We
I'm
were
next.
talking to
Everybody
each
know
other
next,
every
I'm Lil
day,
Pump.
all night, like
It's like good night
yeah, or like we would just stay
the-
on video call or like shit like
until
that.
you knocked out.
Yeah, like we were just doing couple-ish.
Like you
things.
were already.
Like we would refer to
coupled
each
up.
other as we, like, oh, we need to sleep early today because we like shit like that. I realized it like, oh fuck, like what is going on? I was like,
What are these fun
what
nest
is going
situations?
on? Hold up.
What happened?
What happened? When did we get here? Like, I'm tripping. The Dodger game.
Which
I
one?
was drunk as fuck.
He was drunk as
For
fuck,
that-
so was I.
For the Braves or for when I was also there?
And when you were there, fool, I was fucking pedo. Fool. I wasn't an LAFC shirt. Fool. It's my lucky shirt. Fool.
And then what? You realized like this was a menace, or what?
No, we
This
were just
way
all up
match.
on each other. Like, we were like all over each other and shit like that. So,
So you realized there's chemistry.
yeah. That was like physical chemistry. I noticed the physical shit then. And then later on, I realized we were doing couple-ish shit. And I was just like, yo. Then I told him, like, I have to have a talk with you. But when I go inside, and then, like, I just told him, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, kind of like, oh, let's talk about where did we go wrong? Because at that time, I didn't realize it was... I switched up on him when this bitch planted that seed of doubt, basically. And so then we kind of talked through the situation. Like, basically, I'm someone I need to talk through it, and then I can get over it, basically. So it's like, once we talked about it, I let it go. And then, like, I just let my feelings
Oh.
go, you know? Like, fuck it.
So you squash that. So it's like, all right, that's done with. And then you're like, all right, so what about all the positives? You know,
Yeah, and then I was still kind of confused, though. I was like, you know, do I want to be with him? Like, I don't know. And then on his birthday, we were on our way there. I was like, all right, like, I am in love with this fool. Like, I love this fool. Because I was so excited to see him, like, and I was just like, whatever. Like, it is what it is. And so then I told
you're
him.
hyped on to see that?
Yeah. I was, like, not excited to see this bitch. I was like,
Miss that feeling. No.
Wait till you get to year 15. Man.
The later years.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was about it. Then we got fucked up on his birthday, and we just... I think we were like kissing and shit, and then we were just like, we just got up when we dipped into his room, and then I don't remember shit. It was just, the rest is history. And then later on, he asked
And the
me
hypnotism kicked
legitimately.
I was about to say
The 5 count hit. Fool. 5.
the year long.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
No, what,
Sleeper cell, bitch.
what
The
they
sleeper
say?
cell awoke.
There's a sleeper cell. Fool.
Yeah.
You
Red
just say,
October hit. Fool.
you say a few key words when it just activates. Fucks with their system.
The red sun rises on Red October.
Someone's just randomly say
What were we-
pelican, and
Bloody
she's gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing
Bloody
here?"
Sunday.
So you guys got fucked up for his birthday and dipped.
Yeah,
You just
well,
left
we
the
were,
party.
Yeah, and then we kind of like, I spent the next day there, and then he was off the next 2 days, so we kind of just spent that whole weekend together figuring shit out. Because then when I woke up, I was like,
Oh, is that what they call it?
what the fuck? What do you mean?
We're figuring things out.
Oh, yeah. We were figuring shit out, you know? So and then he finally asked me, legitimately, what day was it?
I think the 7th.
The 7th. He said, he was like, because I told him no one's ever actually, like, asked me, like, be my girlfriend. It's kind of like it just happened, like, with my other ex and this dumb bitch.
It was just a coupling and you just did it. Uh-huh.
But, like, he was like, okay, fuck it. He was like, so, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was all mad, like a fucking child. Like, I mean, I guess.
Do you the favor?
I mean,
If you were begging.
No, I was super happy that he actually asked me because
Was it at his house or the restaurant?
It was at his house. We were just chilling because
Oh,
all.
a restaurant. Let's go to Red
It could
Lobster. I
happen,
got
yeah.
Nah, I'm a simple girl, so we were
Denny's
just.
quick.
Nigga,
Hey, then
damn, where you
Oh,
take all
can
your
eat
holes?
cheese biscuits.
The biscuit.
Nah, yeah, we were just chilling, talking most of the time because that's all we do. We just be like listening to music and fucking chopping it up all the time. And so then he just asked me, and then I was like, yeah.
Did you at least put a romantic song?
Oh no, we weren't listening to music at
Or
that
was it
time.
Little John on?
Now it's Juvenile. Back that ass up. Hell yeah.
It will be played on our wedding. Come back to that.
Like I am freakily.
Freakily.
Freak Nick?
Hey,
Keisha. Dora.
man, our wedding's gonna be hype, guys. We're gonna have an open bar.
Nice.
Bet, say less. I'm gonna work hard enough to have an open bar. Don't trip, guys.
Well, that's why you have padrinos. Fool. That's why you fucking get a little
Nah.
padrino. Nah, you didn't have that?
Nah, I don't have
believe
no
in that?
family like that.
And what?
Oh, you don't. I mean, your friends and your family. They just
you
already
mean?
said he got the free bar on day.
The less I pay for, the better.
I'm trying to talk. I might go down to no wedding. Hey.
He just has 8 best men. Fool, so then everyone.
Low key, though.
Man, you have to have an open bar, nothing at all.
I've always said there's no open bar. You're disrespecting
There's no
everyone in your life.
point. Like, there's no
I'm
point.
gonna rent just a rancho and just have beer coolers everywhere.
Oh hell
dog.
yeah! Just bring all the bottles. Like you either drink it straight or you make your own shit. That's all you got.
We're on international waters.
A little yap.
Hell yeah, for little
Yeah.
bars, for little garbage bars.
You can always go to
Just
Tijuana.
clean it up real good.
Hey, low key, that would be hype though.
You can
Wanna
always go to
fuck around.
TJ Roll
And then
Burrito.
we're selling mad moonshine.
Start a death pool.
Mad price.
And then we just have bum fights.
That'll be high.
That'd be high. Fool. We have live fights. Fool. Just fools killing each other. You get thrown overboard.
You're
Fool.
stupid.
Go with it, bro.
That's dick and
And the
all
more
the
fights
gambling
you-
goes to the house.
The more fights you win, the more weapon stuff. So if he wins one fight, he gets a brick. And then the next one, he wins
So
two
he
bricks.
Until he's fully terminated out.
But if you throw the brick, you lose the brick.
Yeah,
it's
no.
like ammo. Fool.
You gotta hold on to your shit, bro.
Some brick fucking hitting. That'll be hype, though.
This nigga get clocked like Friday food a brick, nigga.
I mean,
Overseas.
open bar is not that hard to do. I mean, it's a little pricey. I don't know how many heads you would want. Like,
Right.
if
I mean,
you have big
you
families,
can stock up your own bar.
You could stock up your own
that's
bar.
what I was gonna
The
say.
only thing you'd be paying
Buy
for
the
is
bottles.
That's not-
service or
'cause you're like,
that.
I'm
And
like-
you just have one of the homies be bartender.
True.
Oh, baby, the baby, my nigga. She's gonna be a bartender.
Oh, I thought the
the
rapper.
baby.
the rapper,
Damn, we getting baby.
Baby, the baby's going, baby.
No, nigga, your baby sister, stupid ass. She's getting her certification. There you
Oh.
go. Buy the bottles, bartender right there.
Wait, your
Say
sister's
less.
getting her certification to be a bartender?
Yeah.
She's also be a licensed killer.
That'll be high.
I'll be like, make it strong.
Shoot this nigga though.
She's gonna learn how to hypnotize people.
Move, fool. You gotta be a good hypnotist. Fool.
She's gonna give him 3 adioses. Fun. That's a wrap.
Adios, gang. Fool.
Night night.
You gotta go with the where the fuck am I at? Fool.
Man, that reminds me of
I didn't even know that was a drink.
He said adios, but with a roof in. Fool.
That's basically any drink with Ritalin.
I mean, but that one is special.
Real hypno.
Real hip, no. You get real hip with it, fool. But that's how it happened. That's the love story.
That's the love story for the
That's
ages.
the modern day love story. Fool.
That's what's up.
Arthur tactics.
When did you fall in love with it, though?
I don't know.
What?
Damn.
Still pending.
Really,
What the
nigga?
fuck?
I'm not saying it's pending, but I can't pinpoint the
Oh, the
day.
day?
fool.
Oh,
You'd have to have a memory.
Okay, I haven't been able to remember a lot this last year. Fool.
Oh, wow. That's how you feel? Say less.
she's gonna be listening back to this shit, getting pissed off at this. Like, what? He said what?
You're supposed to say you love me, bro.
That's how you feel?
That's how
No,
you really.
I'm not saying I'm not in love with him. I'm saying I don't remember when, though.
Mm.
I mean, I always knew I loved you.
But not
But I
in
think-
love with it.
Yeah, the in love. I mean, I knew I was in love with you that time in December. But like I said, she fucked it up, and then I was mad, like heartbroken. And yeah. It was just because, like, I was like, fuck, this nigga's exactly like all these niggas that have fucking...
All these niggas and all these hoes. Nobody gives
But,
a fuck.
You held them up in a pedestal and then they knocked them down. They're
Like,
like,
The haters.
hell yeah, nigga, fucking hater. Dead ass low key,
They
though.
wanted your boys fifth. They wanted me for my gear.
then you happen to find out that she was chasing after him.
I mean, low key, I didn't think about it, but then he told me, like, about instances with him and her before, and I was just
She
like...
be on my dick.
I was like, damn!
I mean,
Get off my dick.
Like that, you got it like that. Okay, fuck.
that's what you gotta know about me.
Okay, say less. It's cool. I execute too, so don't.
That's what I'm saying, though.
All about
So you gotta
execution.
be
Couple
a
of us-
dynamic
Clean
duo.
execution, you know.
A couple of assassins over here.
I'm a sociopath.
And I'm a psychopath.
Well,
So together we are.
Unstoppable force, immovable object. What wins?
So you met his parents. Has he met yours?
No, we're supposed to try to. He's supposed to try to meet them this Friday.
I'll tell you.
so.
When I met my fucking girl's parents, it didn't go well either.
No.
No.
either.
Either.
Are you already?
Why are you trying to jinx us? Fuck. Oh, no, mom. Haters in your own table. Fuck.
Damn, bro. They're trying to knock you
Damn.
off
That's
that
how you
pedestal,
really feel?
bro.
I can't.
That's how
fucking,
you
I can't be
really
the only one
feel.
that's hated by his in-laws. As one.
No, but what happened though?
Nah, I didn't go. They don't hate me. It's just I'm not religious, so they don't like that. But other than that,
He basically told them that
He's a heathen.
yeah,
Oh.
he's a straight pagan.
Pagan.
I'm a Pegasus.
Stop pegging the pagan.
I guess this.
Wait, so what they tell you?
Oh, nothing. I mean,
What can he expect? What were the what were
It's
the
it's
lines
gonna
of
be-
questioning?
It could go two ways. Because I've met 3 parents,
Mm-hmm.
like in my not with my current girlfriend because she doesn't have to, but like in past relationships.
Yeah. 3 sets of parents.
3 sets
Yeah.
of parents. Well, what can he expect?
Either the dad's always just gonna be a standoffish, so you just fucking shake his hand.
My dad's an observer. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Just
He
gotta
doesn't
hit him
say
with one of
shit.
these.
He observes. He's probably gonna mad dog you like mad.
Yeah, but that's just fucking
shit.
dad.
That's
Yeah.
dad being dad.
Your mom could either be like super nice or super like just passive aggressive. And the
Pretty
siblings,
much.
I'm just fortunate. I mean, my
I hit everyone with one of these hands.
The hand?
Yeah.
You're tripping
you
right
have to
now.
let it be
You're
known, dude. We're ready for the
Just break
band.
the ice with a good joke for the aristocrat.
I'm trying to be your daughter's nigga for life.
He told me he was gonna do. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Trying to be her nigga.
They already
bro.
don't
What's
like
good?
Mexicans. Don't like because of all the
You
shit that we did.
approved me
We
being her
like
nigga.
no,
You take
no.
off the shirt. Who wants to take on the champ?
They're like,
I'm gonna fight you for
Any
nigga rights.
opposed.
nah.
Feats of strength, nigga.
He's already low key won them over because like they see the changes in me, so like they like
That's a
you
good
know
song.
they know it's coming
Yo,
from
straight
somewhere.
up Festivus is gonna happen
And then
on
he's been helping
Friday.
me out a lot. So like he
Feats of
comes to my
strength.
house, helps me push my parents' car that doesn't work and shit like that. So
That's just like word.
You
bro.
Uber it over there and then
From
push the
work.
car? Oh,
Oh.
yeah, he comes on Thursday nights to help me push for the street sweeping. So
nice.
I know, right?
You're
It
like,
works out because Friday's my day off anyways.
so you just tell her dad, it's like either on blood, I'm gonna get jumped in and fucked in either way, bro.
I'm gonna just tell him, jump me in for 13 seconds. We do this shit
in.
gang style. Jump me in the family, nigga.
And then he also kind of he has a shoe in for sure because my mom was like low key talking shit the other day because I was talking to my sister about him, and she was all like, "Oh, like shut up or whatever," and I was like, "Stop hating." I was like, "Oh, you know what, Mom? I forgot to tell you." I was like, "Oh, he graduated from college," because for her, a degree means everything. She's
Right.
one of
And
those.
he's educated.
Yeah, like you need to have an
I'm not classy,
education.
but I'm educated.
No, yeah, it doesn't even matter though. As long as you have your degree, like she's gonna respect you to like a different degree. Like
Gully.
so.
Is that because the other guy you brought along didn't have it?
Well, because every nigga every guy that we've brought around that's been Hispanic has been a deadbeat or like broken family,
I was about to say, yeah.
fucking machisto, like all that
Yeah.
bullshit.
So,
Like,
yeah.
and he's completely the opposite. Like he has like my mom. Don't be doing your eyes like that, bitch. What the fuck?
I get it.
That's how they reel you in. Huh?
The mask on.
Mask off. Okay.
Man, luchador
Bitch,
mask.
fix me a plate.
Oh hell! Oh what the fuck? That's why I told you I ain't having no kids anytime soon. I'm about to take over the world,
Where's the
bitch.
anchor baby, bro?
Nigga,
Mask off.
it don't matter if I have a baby. I'm gonna get my. You tripping? I'm not that bitch. You're tripping. I'm not
What if
that
he's just
bitch.
marrying you for the papers for you, low keys and documents? He's
This is all a grip.
You guys are
like, I'm not trying to get deported.
You guys are.
We learned English for this.
This is all staged.
This is-
I like
this is
that
on
you've
the
met
record
3 sets
right
of parents and they've all not liked you.
They've all liked me.
Well, you said that none of them liked you. Now you're
They're
saying
just
they like
standoffish.
No,
No.
it's
And
just
then-
parents meeting.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
But
always,
it's Adrian though.
It's
no?
Adrian. You gotta remember.
all right. So not my crib, but the second girl I used to date.
We got shit face.
I went there like the first time I ever met her mom. I had come from like an employee party where I reeked the fucking whiskey, but I was
yeah.
wearing a full suit, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I was working hard, so.
you
So this could be a bum who just has a
Yeah.
suit.
You should have just fucking
I'm a
drunk out of
classy
his
drunk.
mind.
I had this fucking like, dude. I had like a half, like the whole table full of just Jack and Coke, so it wasn't even beers.
Because
though.
I was giving you my
Yeah.
tickets and you
And I
were
was
Yeah.
like, hey, it's open bar, dog.
So he just who shows up
Lit.
fucked
Fuck
up.
it.
huh?
and it's a
No
Mexican family party and he shows up in a full suit, stick out like a sore thumb.
yeah, and then I'm already
You already fucked up.
What's up, nigga?
wearing
Like,
like,
I'm a businessman,
Didn't you grab
bitch.
his daughter's ass?
no, I've been respectful as fuck. I keep it PG because
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I had a daughter,
Parents, yeah.
I wouldn't want unless it's his wife. Then there
Yeah.
you go. Fuck
Watch
it.
me finger your daughter.
Underneath the table and shit.
Let's make it rain
Oh
it
no,
out real
but
quick.
like with my current girlfriend, they started talking about evolution. How they didn't believe in it, and then I was like, "Why believe in it?" And then I started proving them like this is why I believe in it, and then it went sour, and I'm like, "Hey, we just change this conversation."
Nigga,
Yeah,
you're
you-
never supposed to talk about your
Religion
actual
or
opinion.
politics.
Just nod and say yes.
Yeah, man, we didn't come from no monkeys. Fuck monkeys.
Fucking monkey.
I mean,
I mean, shit. Y'all seen Planet of the Apes? We just get monkeys, you know.
No choice.
We're gonna fucking take over the world.
but it's just always awkward the first time, but then after,
Yeah.
if you stick
I
around,
mean, but did you judge them for not believing in evolution?
yeah, I
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
like this is it.
Right.
Like,
I feel you though.
about-
You're passionate about something. You
I'm not
just-
passionate. I
This
just
right
want.
here, nigga, is science, nigga.
I just want
Physics, bitch.
Just wanted to prove that they were idiots.
pretty much. That's my,
No
that's my
key.
nature. There.
Deadbeat.
Oh, y'all couple base heads over here.
This your blood?
But now it's fine. I mean, it's like 2
Oh, it
years.
makes sense about the laser theory now. You know, like where she gets her kind of crazy, outlandish thinking. I'm just,
I'm in
no,
low-key.
not throwing no shots, but I'm just saying. Kind of. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
Can't defend it, that's why it's funny.
But no, I'm like, I don't believe in that
sorry.
shit.
You don't
I'm
believe the
I didn't mean to come for your girl. Let me be quiet.
believe
Watch
in
her
the
listen to the
platform?
shit. Fuck that bitch, whoever she is.
This was like, can you
Sorry. Right, let's edit this
Did she
out.
listen to it?
No.
Does she know about it?
She knows, but she never listened to it, as far as I know. But
So,
then I don't.
so she's like, oh, you telling me about my fucking lasers, though?
No, for real.
Oh, she
Ooh,
she
that's
knows
already-
Nestor, so she knows I tell Nestor everything, and as soon as I tell
and
Nestor everything,
tells everyone
like
everything.
she
So you don't tell
planned,
Nestor anything.
she planned.
Yeah. No, that's fact.
She planned a secret birthday for me last year.
Well,
and
that
she-
was funny.
She
That
told
was
Nestor, and I was in the
hilarious.
room, and Nestor's like, "Hey, so we're having a secret party," like immediately. And then she's like, "Hey, make sure he gets here a little bit later, because he's supposed to not know.
We
we
showed
show
up
up
on
before
time.
everyone."
Yeah, because
Are you?
well, because
That's-
he has anxiety.
This is
That's
an
anxiety.
asshole.
No fucking mom.
First of all,
His
I was
girl
making-
put a lot
Okay,
of work.
explain.
I was making sure you liked the plan because I didn't.
No. His girl put in mad work on that party, dude.
Bullshit. He told her everything he wanted. She just had to do it.
Dude. But that's after. Oh my
He's like, I
god.
want to do this. I
No,
want to do
she's like,
that.
"What would you like to do?" I'm like, "Let's just do karaoke." And then she okay.
Exactly. Then she hit me up. She's like, "Can you invite his friends?"
Yeah, because they were just gonna do karaoke
Because
supposedly by themselves.
I think you invited him to the event, right? On Facebook.
No. I mean, that would have been funny, but no.
It was a secret. I get a
You had one
notification
job.
that says, "Oh, hey, there's
You
gonna
were
be
here,
karaoke."
dickhead.
I wasn't here.
That was Joe.
No,
It was Joe, us two. And
I got a notification saying, "Oh, it's gonna be a surprise party, so come through."
So
and
don't
everything."
tell
So,
Adrian?
yeah, so don't tell Adrian. So I'm like, "Oh my god,
Even though
that's
Adrian was
dope."
here when I was creating the Facebook
So
page.
I don't know where the next
That's Nestor,
the next
though.
day, Nestor hits me up. It's like, "Oh, so
Would you have been
You're
surprised?
horrible.
Would you have been surprised if you would have gone karaoke and everyone was there?
I mean, it would
When
have
it,
been.
that's
Probably.
It would have been
exactly-
nice.
to have that option.
Yeah.
When that's exactly what you told her you wanted.
yeah,
You
but-
told her what you wanted, and then she
You're
did
trying
it.
to excuse your wrongs.
I mean,
Just cool. You fucked up, but it's cool.
I would do it 100 times. Man. I don't give a fuck. I don't see.
I don't regret anything.
Fuck that shit. I'm not wrong.
A regret is if she's like, "Let's do some shit Adrian hates."
Or you push
That
it.
that he'd keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
because he
Well,
wanted to
no,
see the reaction.
no, I would tell her no. I don't think he'd like that. But then I'd be like, "Let's do it."
You'd be
He
like,
might like it. He might like
I mean, if it's coming from you. I mean, maybe he'll like it. I mean, at least he won't
Maybe.
complain.
Let's go to church.
Been there,
Church
though.
party or what?
Let's go to a good old Bible reading.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a
Bible
pool
study.
party where the
go
priest
to,
shows up and he's trying to
Bible study.
go
convert
get you
everybody.
confirmed.
Bible study
I'm
in
confused.
Did we
church.
go to a mass baptism? For that's live.
That's hype.
That shit. I mean, it's not like Catholicism. Dude. It's something like I've gone before. And I'm
What
like,
kind of Christian is she though? Do you know, like?
non-denominational? So it's just like it's all over the place. I'm
It's
like,
Christian,
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Because
is-
there's different types of.
Non-
like
Denominational.
Lutheran
Super
type
church
stuff,
Christian.
yeah, mega church Christian. Which
Yeah.
that's cool because at least the pastor don't know you, so you
She's
can just.
mega mindful.
and the music's pretty good.
Which is too long, dude. An hour and a half is too much for me, dude. I'm in and out an hour. Get me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my church is only an hour, 11:15 to 12:15. That's it.
Perfect.
I don't go to church. I work.
It's cool. We could go sometime.
I work Sundays.
Nah, it's cool. I don't go though. I just watch it on I just watch it on the
And when
computer
I go,
every now and
I
then.
go to the Rams games.
The red zone's my church, baby.
Whose house? God's house.
Rams house. Hurry it up, pussy. We got kicked off.
People are probably like that though.
No,
No.
fucking choice.
Wrap it up,
For
man.
real. Like I'm trying to get to this.
I donated
shit.
my $20 to your fucking
Did I?
basket already, nigga.
And
Can I
then,
just drop the money here
and
and,
then for
go?
the party, we did not show up early. They gave her her room late.
No, we just showed
No,
up.
we
were the
showed up.
first
We
ones
showed up
there.
15 minutes
Did
early.
you show up before her?
No, she was already
No,
there.
she was already
She just
there.
had got in there.
She was like, she
They
setting up.
hadn't let her in the room because she wanted to hang up a banner and the cake and shit.
Yeah, but we got there and it was 15 minutes
But
early.
isn't he
still.
supposed to be the last one to get there and not
Right.
Yeah.
invited people
Have
going
all the
first?
people there so you could be like surprise.
We got there and we helped set up.
Yeah. And then Joe's like, "Hey, let's go to a bar." I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go to a bar then." And
Yeah.
me and Joe took shots.
That was the cover up?
No. Joe
she
got there a little bit late.
He knew before that. She didn't know you didn't know. She already knew you knew, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, she knew once we found out, once we
Yeah.
were there.
Once we were there.
Once we were there mad early and she saw, she's like, oh, like, okay.
She was like, oh shit, the fix is in.
Yeah.
The cake is baked.
That's because
Cat
she's
is out of the bag.
her. She didn't deduce it like you did. So
Mhm.
She didn't figure it out so that he knew.
I don't know what the fuck she did. No,
Oh, nice
did.
bar.
I just know Nestor was like, I'm not going to probably keep the secret. So, hey,
The
Adrian.
cake was cool though.
The cake was dope.
What kind of
as
cake
fuck.
was it?
Ninja Turtle cake.
Ninja Turtle
Oh, for
cake.
real?
But like a
Oh, that's
legit one.
cute.
Was,
think I
Look, he's
have-
gonna show you a
Oh, that's
picture
dope.
because he was all happy.
that was a dope ass cake.
I was pretty drunk.
It was made of fondue and like
That I had a fun night. That was like a week or two after I just
fondant.
crashed.
Is that what it's called?
No, it was like
I
a
was
few
fucking
days
bruised,
after.
bro.
Was it a few days after?
I don't know, bro.
It was like 2 days before, and we partied. too.
Oh, that's so cute. You're like coming out of the sewer thing.
Yeah. It's super great.
Oh,
it
that's
might have been that
fucking nice.
Friday.
No, my birthday's landed on a Friday. I think
So it
Wednesday,
happened
your
on
day
a
off,
Wednesday.
whatever.
Tuesday. Nah, I forget.
Wednesdays are for
I had a
Bible study.
concussion.
Oh,
You did.
yeah, you just
You
had
were
like
just fucking like,
a cut on your head. That's all I saw.
where am I, dog?
Oh, I still had cuts on my face. Huh?
Yeah. You had one cut on your face?
Yeah, that's why I was bleeding out of my head.
Uh-huh. And then
And then, when I took
later
my
on
pants
that
off
night,
later,
you showed us the
saw
bruise. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
that
then
shit
you're
was-
like, yeah, that shit was rough. And I was like, I had rough sex, but never that rough. And I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I mean, it was rough sex, but that was mostly the accident.
Birthday party secrets.
We had fun that night, though. We got mad drunk.
Yeah, we did get mad drunk.
The takeaway from here is that if you want to make a surprise, don't tell Nestor.
Oh, that's facts.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that by now.
If you don't want a secret
No choice.
leak out to
It's
every
cool.
single person that Nestor knows.
You tell Nestor the wrong information.
Yes.
Here, doggy.
No joy.
I mean, that wasn't it. I was just like,
Fuck
is
you.
this what you want? I mean,
I get it because it's like if you're
Fuck the-
someone who doesn't like surprises, you might get upset and be like, "What the fuck?" Even though this is what I wanted,
You're
I
just the
don't want to
kind
be
of guy who
surprised.
he gets there.
You don't
the-
get it. This fool
Yeah.
just likes rooting on people's praise. Bro.
Yeah.
What?
He's always wanted a surprise party.
Yeah.
Never got one.
Me
So
neither.
fuck
Don't
be
even
it that Adrian gets one.
Adrian doesn't get one.
fuck you and your couch,
Dead ass.
man.
I'm telling you, one of the first memories I have with this fool, his parents bought him a car, and this fool wanted to fight him in the driveway. Because he's like, how come I don't get a car?
Get the fucking truck. I can't believe I get the
I
truck.
get this brand new truck.
Haven't made a payment on it, but still, fuck, man.
But you're younger, right?
Yeah, year.
Yeah.
Basically.
Year
Year,
2 days.
11 days. My dad don't
Oh,
work.
that's right. You're in 11 days.
I mean, he wanted to square up or what?
Like, what's up? Catch the smoke.
Like one time, me and Adrian went on a trip, and because we didn't take him, he
no.
threw up all over Adrian's car.
Yeah.
Out of hate. Like,
Didn't clean it. Like, I wouldn't like.
there's
That's
Dick, don't
hype
make the
as
face
fuck.
because there's diarrhea and cheese.
Hype as fuck.
There's proof, bro.
Fuck.
This nigga.
It wasn't out of
Fuck
hate.
you and your car.
And he lets it
Bitch,
sit
nigga.
for like 3 days.
Ugh.
True
Picks
hate.
them up in the same exact vehicle.
Yeah.
And then he picks it up in that vehicle.
So you were gonna smell it either way.
Fuck.
Doing it in the Tesla would have been hate.
Nah, but we didn't
Doing
go-
it
For real.
in his vehicle was hate.
He didn't have it Tesla
I'm-
then.
I know.
Yeah.
So then you were lucky.
I mean,
Well,
there's more trips you guys could take.
There's a lot more routes this could go.
go.
It could get a lot worse.
Don't ask
Could've
me
been
to
worse.
drive you to LAX. So that's
That's what you should learn from it.
No surprise
What's the
parties,
takeaway
no
here?
trips.
Yes. Stay your ass at home. Oh, that's funny.
no
That
man.
type
It
of
smelled bad, but that shit was low key fun.
That's
We were
hype as
fucking
fuck.
having a blast. We were still like hyped about the trip, and as soon as we entered,
Aw.
I'm like, whoa.
What?
What
Word?
happened,
That's how
bro?
you feel?
Oh, vacation's over.
Immediately, instantly, dog.
You can't be mad on vacation.
Back to reality.
Cook for 2 days.
Yeah.
Damn, that's.
It wasn't on purpose.
He just says
The throwing up or the leaving it in there?
Both.
He was writing journal instead of cleaning the car.
That's the shit that got me. I'm like, it's fine. You threw up. Just clean it.
Yeah.
Nah, he had to write in his diary.
Yeah.
No choice.
I mean, excuse me for trying to have better mental health.
All right. I mean, I kept
You kept the journal?
I kept like I'm obsessed with stationery, so I just like to, and I just like writing. I like English, reading, writing. So I would always just write, cause that's all I could do. I had nobody to talk to.
Met this pervert. Name is Juan.
Bitch ass nigga, fucking with me all, fucking
Bit of a hypnotist.
doing some brujeria on me. I swear, this nigga got a piece of my hair. Took that shit somewhere.
There's love enchantments for $40 on the brujeria type.
I
What?
don't trust them.
You don't trust blue
That
eyes?
shit
They
happened.
might give me a fucking potion. I'm gay, nigga.
You get the craving for dick all over.
Now you're cursed with dick thirst. Man.
Like a vampire.
You're in a fucking dick haze, fool. You're fucked, fool. You just go like, fuck, I don't want no cock craze to come over me because I drank some bum
No
potion.
choice.
That's happened.
No, you gotta throw shit in there. A lot of it, like Santeria Brujeria, you gotta throw a lot of shit like in the.
Yeah, but that's blood magic, fool. You gotta sacrifice blood. Fool.
Well, most of the shit is
offering,
just
fool.
like throwing shit in their
The egg
doorsteps.
with the black
and-
shit in it.
No, yeah,
those
that
are
happened.
limpias.
The limpias,
That
that's
happened,
Yeah, the
real.
limpias.
that
yeah.
happened to my girl's ex-roommate, dude. Like, the mom didn't like her.
Poison ivy.
And
She's Peruvian though, fool, so I get it.
then they fucking put blood. They threw blood in their driveway. In
What
their
the
door.
fuck?
Uh-huh.
She got cursed, dude.
They cursed her with the sheeny curse.
I was like, fuck, dog. That's too much.
Has your life been good since the curse?
Nah.
So it worked. Has she gone to try to counter the curse?
What do you mean? I mean, she was dating the guy for a little bit after, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like once she learned that she was cursed, did
Did she
try?
counter the magic with magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to like one of those people that-
Cleanses?
Yeah, because they believe in that shit.
Because like when you're a baby, like people could give you the eye or whatever, like el ojo, and then like that's not good for babies.
No,
and
that's
shit.
when you see a dog shitting.
No, that's
Stare right into that butthole.
Yeah, you don't know. You get
straight
the
pink
eye.
thighs. And
Yeah, you get the eye sty. fool.
What?
You didn't know that?
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
if
it's
you look at a
because
dog shit, you get a sty in your eye, and you're cursed for life.
it's
Oh,
mostly
shit,
because
you
you
look.
rubbed your eyes with dirty fucking hands.
This is shit.
No,
Google it, bro.
no, that's what Mexicans believe. Yeah.
It's one of those old folklore shit.
Yeah.
That's from the. It's real though. Fool. It's proven.
He saw a
Alright,
dog
bro.
poop. Huh?
No, I get it. Fucking Tongans have a lot of like superstitious shit, folklore like shit, and then they like believe in like all that like premonitions and all that bullshit. Like, well, I mean, like I'm not gonna
We
lie.
do too. That's right. But then Walter Mercado died.
It was 87, though.
Yeah, that fool was kicking though. Fool with the white magic. Fool. That fool bleached his skin too. Fool.
That was to do with the rings, right?
That's the
Yeah.
fool that dressed like Liberace.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Fortune.
His predictions?
Dudes, my guy.
That fool. Who, Liberace or Walter Mercado?
No, what the, well, both.
Yeah.
Who do you think won? Who do you think has the most bodies?
Liberace. I think
Well,
Liberace.
Isn't Liberace
Walter
dead,
Mercado, for
Yeah,
every
in that
horoscope he
time
got on
span.
the bottom of an ass. That means daily at 2 or 3. Fool. You feel me? You know, pound one out for like, oh shit, Taurus, you're gonna have a bad day today.
Let's catch your grass.
So the tea leaves was the.
Hey, you were gonna say something about Tongan believes and shit. What they believe in?
Premonitions.
Like they believe in ghosts and shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Well, like spirits.
like that's so Raven. Like
And
she sees.
well, no, like in dreams. Like different dreams mean different things. Like my mom says, like if you
Corey in the house!
fuck you guys down. Fuck you guys. Looking twitch that shit in a
That's so
stupid
Raven.
ass
Eyes
way.
would go like.
Like you just imagine like
She
that
just had
bitch
epilepsy.
frozen. Like everybody probably was like, this bitch is tripping.
This is.
No, but in like
It was
dreams.
really that nigga Corey.
Oh, I believe in that shit too.
But they believe in like weird ass meanings. Like
I tell my dreams on this pod all the time because
No,
I was
but I
like,
mean,
"What
like-
do you guys think it means?"
But this was dreams are weird.
Yeah,
bro.
weird.
Like what?
I don't know. I heard that if your teeth fall in a dream, that means someone's gonna die. But that-
Yeah, you see, that's what Tongans believe. Like my mom was like, when you dream of like a lot of like shit, like actual shit, like it means something about like. I forgot what she told me about like.
He just had a Raven
No,
moment.
my mom.
That's a Raven moment. Huh?
My mom has a lot of meanings behind different types of dreams. Like some means like someone's gonna get married, someone's gonna die, or someone closest
What is
to
it?
you is in like
What does it
their
mean?
life is
In
in
pain
jeopardy.
or
What does it mean if you have a dream that you're having
Back's
sex
blowing
with a woman, but then she has a long alien penis?
I think you just watch too much hentai or like porn or shit, you know, when you're tripping.
I'm the hentai Christ.
Yeah, like I think you watch too much hentai. That's dope as fuck.
That's a sick ass name.
For
man.
real.
That's a
That's a dope
fantasy
one.
name.
Hell
That's
yeah.
me next year, you know, man.
That's hilarious.
Out here dreaming of long alien
It's like
dicks and
crazy.
shit
And then they probe you.
in every hole or what at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be looking.
Weird ass
If I
dream,
remember my dream, I try to look it up, see what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, I had a dream within a dream. Cause I'm like, I was.
You just
Yeah.
watched this.
No, like I woke up, or I thought I woke up, and I felt like my tooth was falling out. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is my tooth loose?
Was it a dream though? With that yuck mouth.
And then I
You're sick,
and
tripping
I really
right now.
woke up, and I was like,
teeth, bro.
I mean, no choice.
Then I-
Join the club.
then I woke up, and I'm like, oh fuck. Cause like the dream, I was in my bed. I
Yeah,
had just
yeah.
woken up from a dream. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? And then I looked it up and like, oh well, teeth falling, it means like
You've been demasculated.
no, well, someone did die.
See,
But I mean, I don't. What I looked it up, that's not supposedly like falling teeth means you have some unresolved issues. So maybe there's that.
What
There's
does
a
the
lot
long
of.
alien dick mean?
I mean, we could look it up. I like looking
Low
dreams
key?
up. From, like,
Just Google long alien dick and dream.
let me ask my mom because she's the the go-to with all this shit.
Tell her.
Okay.
So my boyfriend's
They made
having.
me suck a
Dreams
long-
of long alien
me suck a long
penises,
alien dick,
mother.
yeah.
What does this mean? Since you're
It
the
was like an
dream.
octopus slimy thing. Bro. It was weird.
I had a dream.
Tentacle?
I had
It
a
was like a
dream.
tentacle dick, bro. It was long as fuck.
I had a dream where I
It
was
wrapped
in,
around her.
I was in
technically.
Africa with
Lengthwise.
where you fucking go look at animals
Safari.
at safari, and then I was in a house, and then a black guy wearing blackface came in, dog, trying to
How do
steal.
you
And then I
oh,
stabbed
they
him.
have it. The meaning of.
And
Long-
A
then,
black guy wearing blackface.
yeah, like a mask blackface.
Oh. Like a Jabberwocky.
Penis
Yeah.
dreams relax is probably symbolism. Sigmund Freud. Oh, goddamn.
You're gay.
Freudian?
I dreamed that a woman I used to know talks to me into having sex with her, and then she has a penis. Did the woman? Did you know her?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Who was it? Who was it?
When someone in your
Somebody I
past
know.
appears in your dreams that you haven't had contact with in a long time, it's a good bet that the person is symbolism for something about yourself. Dream characters generally
Put your
symbolize aspects of yourself, except relatively rare instances. Well,
This was in high school.
get to the dick though. Where the fuck's the dick part?
The good part. Where is it at?
Those contextual details reveal the meaning of symbolism. The female acquaintance, where the penis symbolized the side of the dreamer that's vocal and assertive in masculine ways. In other words, she acts masculine in some aspects, and the penis is the body part more closely associated with traditional masculinity. Having dream sex with an old acquaintance is, in a way, of saying to the dreamer that is connecting to something in herself that resonates with her former training partner, and a message of the dream is to learn that the. I mean, I don't know what the fuck.
She's gonna be like,
Oh, it means not to give a crap about what
I'm real
people think.
interested right now. I'm getting interested.
makes sense.
So
Makes sense.
Well, yeah, if you admit to
I
that
got
dream,
that
you really
he's
don't
gay.
give a fuck.
it just
What?
means to not give a crap about what.
Yeah, I was in high school, so I don't know.
So you didn't care what people think.
I guess.
I mean, I guess that's what it means.
I mean, you could probably guess what the female was. So.
Have you guys ever had an out of body experience?
Yeah.
I've had that.
Wait,
That
like
shit's
awake or
trippy.
asleep?
Asleep.
Wait, what does
What's
that
that?
mean?
Both. Though.
What does that mean?
Like,
It's when you dream that you're
You're lucid
sleeping.
dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucid
Or
dreaming.
you're doing astral projections.
Yeah,
so
like
your
you're
body
seeing
begins to fly
yourself.
through the world.
Oh, yeah.
I've lived 6
that shit
lives.
is trippy.
What? I've lived 6 lives.
What?
This fool, dog.
You too?
You never lived 6 lives? So like,
Bro, when I was on shrooms, I lived 5 lives, my nigga.
I was trying not to fucking float away when I was.
Bro, I made it to the moon, fool. I was dead ass living on the moon with a moon dog.
I lived a full life, then decomposed, and then rose again, and did that shit 6
That's
times.
trippy.
Nah, I'm kidding.
I haven't.
There was
I mean,
one,
that's
there
how
was
it
one
feels.
life where we make it in Silicon Valley. Fool.
Fucking happens still.
I mean, yeah.
Selling hentai, fool.
Being the hentai
Antichrist.
Christ.
See that?
Antichrist out here.
The hentai. Come, my children.
Oh, man.
Come, my children, come.
So out of body experiences.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have all had them?
I've had.
I mean, I think the dream I just described sound like one because it's like.
Yeah. Kind of. That's why I thought about out of body experience.
Wait,
But
you-
it's not really.
When I was super exhausted, that's usually when I have them.
You used to see the man in the corner, right?
Not
They said
that.
that. No, they said when you get sleep paralysis and you see a man in the
Sleep
corner and then
paralysis,
you
I
can't
had
get
it.
up.
But it wasn't. It was just a dark
A
shadowy
lot of people
figure.
talk about you see a dark
Okay,
shadowy
you know
figure
what?
and you can't get
But
up.
not. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Recently, this year, I've had I've had sleep paralysis where I felt like something was stopping me, and like it's like you wake up like screaming because it's like
You wake
I'm
up in
out
a
of my
dream.
body and I can
okay.
see
Yeah.
everything.
Sleep-
But it's like I see.
What
You're
did you
right.
give
I
me?
see. No, it's really fucking scary because it's like
Me in the corner. Yeah.
He's your sleep paralysis monster.
no.
Yeah. You can't move.
It's making more sense now.
I should have microdosed better.
Done. Oh my god.
My hand slipped a little. Sorry.
Wait, so you've been having sleep paralysis?
No, I just realized like
That
this
is rubies.
year- Let me talk.
Damn.
Look, I can't think
I
of
know.
getting
Let her
hot.
talk. Let her talk.
Woo!
It's
Nah,
effective.
it happened this
Yeah.
year
Super
though.
effective.
Shut the fuck up. Not like I was basically like I could see myself, but it's like you said, like I felt a presence. Like I felt like something was there. And that's all I was trying to
That crisis is near me.
That shit scared the shit out of me. It was like
Yeah.
my mom always taught us that like she scared us in dreams because she made us believe like the dead could come to you in your dream and give you like okay I had an aunt that she traumatized me with like this shit
some
with
Walking
dreams.
Dead
You mean I can still fuck Selena?
No, you dumb bitch.
Como una flor.
Damn, imagine you go to sleep.
The dead or the past.
Like they
babies
could come back and give you
Like
their
Selena.
disease.
Like
That's what she
Coco.
would
Oh,
tell me.
Disease, my nigga.
Because if you shut the fuck up and listen.
I should have fucked Selena that bad.
No, because my aunt died of cancer, and then I guess she came back to my dad in a dream when shortly after she died, and she tried to give my dad something to eat. And then my mom, I heard them talking about it in the night when I was younger, and she was like, "Make sure if she ever comes back to you in a dream that you say no, because that's her trying to give you her illness."
Damn.
And so then I was always thought
Fucking
that,
hating ass.
yeah, right. That shit scared the shit out of me. So
What if you don't eat the food they give you, but you fucked them? Can you catch the disease in that
Ew,
manner?
it was my aunt, nigga. You're tripping.
They're not blood, it's okay.
I mean, I didn't get
Okay.
cancer, but an STD.
No, Joe.
No.
But yeah.
It's like, I thought she had colon cancer. Why do you have prostate cancer? Hey, no.
But yeah,
That's
that's
just I didn't eat that fruit. No.
that's the only reason why I get scared to like see shit.
My ass showed up, man. You and your aso.
Like,
I
damn,
haven't
give me
smelled
something
since.
useful.
Yeah, but sleep paralysis, you're literally just
That shit is scary though.
you're asleep, but you
Yeah.
think you're awake.
Yeah.
You're
Is
really
that
not
what it
awake.
is?
No, you're not awake.
No, you're asleep. You're dreaming.
You're
That's why you
dreaming.
feel like you can't move, and that's why you really can't move.
Mm-hmm.
You're really asleep when you wake up. Well, you're in your dream. You're in the same spot where you fell
Right,
asleep.
where you fell
But
Yeah.
you can't move, so you feel like
But I've
That's
had
like
it.
a panic.
I've had it to the point where I was lucid dreaming and I felt like I got up, and I stood up,
If
and
you
I saw
train
my
enough,
body.
if you train enough, you could wake up in your sleep.
Yeah, but
I do that all the time.
that's when I was super exhausted. If I'm
you
ever
can wake
super
up in your dreams,
exhausted,
like and then
Before-
and control it.
when I was like looped out. But
I-
now no
I used to
more.
watch an
I
anime
don't,
show
I don't dream
about
anymore
that
that
shit.
much. I don't remember them anymore.
I don't remember. I haven't.
nah,
I don't sleep that
I could
well
lucid
anyways.
dream.
6 hours. So
I made a deal with the
I
man
don't
in the
sleep
shadows.
anymore. So.
I can't sleep over 6 hours or he comes for me.
The upside down or what was the
The man in the shadows.
Slender Man?
Rooferlin man.
Or Hypnol?
What's the shit? You can't fall asleep. That shit sucks.
Insomnia?
It's on your
Hell
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Well, you can't fall asleep. Like turning and turning. You grab.
Get
your
manic.
phone.
To me-
You get manic episodes
Oh,
with that shit.
dog. You get crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, I eventually fall asleep, but it takes a minute.
No.
For days sometimes.
Oh, I would go.
Chunky.
I'd go crazy. That's too much.
No key because you're tired but you can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
There should be too much shit. on
Even
my
if you
mind.
beat off, you can't go to sleep.
Nah.
Nothing.
Even if you beat off Raw, you can't go to sleep.
This has been battle tested.
You're just beating up, drinking mad warm milk to go to
Watching sheep porn.
You just got a cup full of warm milk.
Hentai.
That
cup full of
happened.
warm
Alright, so I
milk.
couldn't fall asleep.
So you watch sheep porn.
Yeah. No,
Sheep porn?
Yeah.
they said that you could fall asleep if
Like
you
it's just
count.
Batos railing sheep? Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Straight
it's-
bestiality.
It's sheep on sheep.
oh, like
Hey,
Discovery
but who
Channel.
was his sheep?
What the fuck?
What was that guy's
They
sheep?
said that.
Or is it dudes dressed like sheep?
Two
fucking each
dude
other?
sheeps.
They said if you
Oh, Bato sheep fucking
Yeah,
each
if
other.
you
yeah.
count backwards from 100,
From pumps or what?
no, just count backwards that
From loads dropped.
you could fall asleep easier. Like it could
And the
help you
sheep are
fall asleep.
fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get this.
What?
they say just to count backwards from 100.
As you're watching sheep fuck.
No, there's no sheep fucking. But it helps.
Why are we
out.
talking
We're
about
counting that shit fucking
Oh,
shit.
well, because I was having trouble sleeping. I did it.
So you would watch sheep porn?
Yeah.
What the
Nice.
fuck are you
So it's
guys
just like
talking
100,
about?
99, 98, 97, 96.
Oh, you
You're
mean
right.
counting sheep?
You're right. I'm feeling
I
the
was
same way.
tripping.
My wires are crossing over.
Well, this was talking about fucking sheep. I didn't. No one said
But
nothing
if,
about.
if I was a guy sheep, would you fuck a girl sheep?
Or would you take it from a ram?
Oh my god, you're so
I'm a Ram fan. I support LA sports.
Squad. The fuck are we talking about?
The
You said-
Antichrist.
Yeah. You said if you count backwards from 100 to 1.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't doing that shit.
No.
That doesn't sound like it
I'm
works.
good. I'm gonna get
From
confused.
1,000 when I didn't fall asleep.
No. No. The first time I was.
They say the reason you count sheep is because it's supposed to make the sound of like when you're counting them
What?
to force you to
No.
sleep.
That makes sense.
That's I'm pretty
it's
sure
because
that's,
you're supposed to shut off your brain.
Because you won't
Because
be
you're
thinking
counting,
about,
you're thinking
yeah.
about the task and you're focusing on that. So your brain shuts off and it goes into. Because when you're doing
but
the
that's
task,
why it's sheep. That's why it's sheep.
well, no
One
one's
sheep.
going 1, 2, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
What
you're
are you
not
talking
the
about?
sheep,
What
dog.
are
You're
you
counting
talking
sheep.
about?
You're
But
counting
since you're
the
thinking
sheep.
of the idea of a
You're
sheep,
not counting
you're
one
counting
sheep, two
Two
sheep.
Who's going like
Four
sheep,
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 five
sheep?
sheep.
No one's saying
No
that.
one
Six
says
sheep,
that.
7 sheep, 8
No.
You're going 1, 2, 3.
3, 4.
But I see how that would work with
Yeah.
yours
This
too.
was tripping.
I
man.
But that's too much work, look.
I
But
never
there might be
heard
working.
of
He's
counting.
lying. That's why he's smiling.
I've heard
Yeah.
of counting sheep, but never. You don't ever have to say the sheep.
Are you all like, fuck everybody? I'm out of here. Man, niggas be tripping.
It's to make your mind go into autopilot.
Yeah.
Can't
That's
believe
what
it.
It's like if you
That's so
focus on breathing and just the
That's how you
numbers.
come hard though. You focus on breathing, bro?
You're like,
Right? Am I right? Am I wrong?
yeah,
Done,
you just start.
nigga.
You just
I'm done. I'm leaving already. I'm over this shit. Fucking done.
By
I gotta
cutting,
have mascara. on.
is that what you even focus on breathing?
you gotta cut your breathing.
Oh shit! My back!
Oh my god.
Just don't come too hard because you will throw your back out.
It happens.
Have you ever fucking gotten a back cramp for a back spasm?
Back spasms, yeah.
That shit
Bro,
sucks.
that shit.
Leg spasms.
Leg
are worse.
cramps?
Leg.
That's the worst.
Top 3 nuts.
Oh, right here. Like right
Your
here.
stomach
That
cramp.
shit
Oh, the abdominal? That wasn't me though. That's you.
Oh, I thought it was like another nigga. Was like, what?
Oh
Like, damn, you guys really be talking, huh?
no.
Y'all really do share everything.
Shit, niggas. So,
We share bitches low key too sometimes. No choice. Sharing is caring.
we're
you know?
multifaceted.
Very poly of you.
Polly.
What is it? Polyamorous?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, for why you come and look like that so Raven. So just look. This shit gotta go see the
As long as it's a
future.
premonition, it's not mature for you.
Wait, could she change the future? Was that her
Like,
thing?
No.
She would always try, but always
Yeah, she always
So
failed.
it always happens,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what.
it's like, yeah.
So
Just
what
with
the-
like a little twist
So
to
what the
it.
fuck was her power? She could
See the future.
Perceptive?
be perceptive.
Being intuitive.
She was
basically.
just. There were self-fulfilling prophecies.
And then why did her
She
brother,
also just had epilepsy, dude.
then why did her
The
brother
lights would
This
go
bitch
off
would
and on.
be
She go,
why did her brother work for the White House? I don't get
Corey's in the house, bro.
because she got dumped off and then they went to the White House. For
They
what?
sold her to Area 51 enough for
Yeah.
promotion.
Corey in the house.
The who's chief of Area 51.
Yeah.
Probably a good place to start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone through new relationships, dreams, sleep
Stranger
paralysis,
danger.
Focus on breathing.
Antichrist.
the hentai Christ.
The second
That's definitely a
coming.
shirt I'm gonna buy.
You get the hentai Christ, the second coming.
The second.
Live.
The
Yeah.
second mouse gets the cheese. Moral of the
The
story.
second coming.
That's
Fun.
my
You gotta
new-
spell it with CUMM.
It's gonna be my new
And my Jesus is gonna have his eyes crossed with his tongue out.
That's gonna be my new Redbubble T-shirt.
Right? It's been proven.
And then
Okay.
the G is just a squirt of jizz.
It's a little too
Man.
crass. No?
That's live.
Too forward.
Man, I make the hentai Christ like a metal shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
second coming.
That'd be
though.
dope.
And the bag, the second.
It has to say the second coming.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then it says come back tour. And you put that shit on the lower back.
Actually, I've seen this dope graphic where it's literally just some tied down shit or some chick hanging from like the rafter, like she's been hung, but like in like hentai shit. Like some dude made that shirt, but then, but it didn't
I
say.
want a
hen-
shirt of the Munchkin that just lynched himself in the Wizard of Oz. That'd be a dope shirt. That's a dope graphic.
New Redbubble ideas.
Lynch mob.
I kept thinking like, oh, I need to get these fools together one day and just write 100 Redbubble T-shirt ideas.
Oh, I thought like I have a mad little orgy.
Oh, well,
some good old fashioned guy fun.
Oh my
Some camping
God.
experience.
some guys' night out.
Some broke around camping.
Hey, invite Nissan.
Some prostate
We're going
tag.
camping, fellas.
Hey, you could just forward Nissan's
Low-key.
change the words to No Namers Podcast Orgy. There you go. Instead of Blackstone,
Instead of Bankers Gone Wild.
Bankers Gone Wild. We had a homie that was fucking tripping. He was trying to push a fucking orgy. That nigga was fucking ridiculous.
We almost got it off the ground.
You almost got lifted up.
But there's too many
Carrots in that stew.
there was too many ingredients and not enough pots to put it in.
It was all carrot.
We didn't want that shit was gonna be a thick soup. We were trying to
Ain't
thin
gonna be
out
no broth.
we were trying to thin out the soup. There's not enough pots to go around.
Be hype if you just talked all the soup to get out of there. Fun. Just be like, hey man,
And we're using bread bowls.
We're using bread bowls.
Get that mushy ready, boy.
That pan nice and warm.
Get that mushy ready, boy.
it's a classy affair.
You can't hate on mushy though. It's a
classy
classic.
affair.
Yeah,
It's
must
been around for the beginning of time.
So, parting thoughts is Friendsgiving. Arthur, be ready.
Ready for the lituations. It's gonna be
Put
lit.
icy hot on your dick. Fun.
Hey.
Why?
So you lose.
Have that bitch icy and hot.
What kind
She's gonna be like,
information
what
are you giving? Like, who gave you that as a key advice? Put oxy on your dick?
You just gotta
You need
lose.
to chemically castrate yourself as well, bro.
No,
Chicks get wet off that.
No, it's because
You
it
lose-
helps out.
You lose
When they're
feeling.
older, they be sore.
Oh, okay.
No.
Icy hot helps.
So you just
So they
don't get pussy cramps, fool.
liar.
put it on
That's what old people smell like Bengay, because they just get dicked on everywhere.
So the pussy cramps, my guy.
they just enter a cock craze. Fool. It's just Bengay everywhere. Fool.
What, like you feel no sensation for you just
You're just hard forever. Fool.
just a human dildo for you just ready.
Friendsgiving's canceled due to the fact that Art had to go to the hospital. Icy hot on his dick made it numb.
That would be hype as fuck. That'd be a story for the book.
What if everyone's eating and they're just using you like a fucking Sibian with no sensation, bro?
I am your communion.
Communion.
Oh shit! What if Art?
What if y'all show up and it's like the sushi thing, but I'm the fucking the nude model?
This is just rock hard.
Art's just like, hey guys, don't bring food. I took care of it. We walk into his house. He's just naked on his table. He's just guys
Randomly with the pacifier for no reason.
The water is fine. There's just sushi all over his body.
Jump in the water. The water is fine.
The soy sauce is in his belly button.
Oh.
I like the sweet sauce. Some orange sweet sauce.
Wasabi in my mouth. I'm just crying.
No choice.
If you're classy food, you do butthole sauce.
I do it face down.
Come on, Chips. That's just not.
Low-key,
I heard communion.
Fiery shits, man.
And you just arch your back
No
like
good.
a cat. Fool.
And that's where you put the dipping sauce or what?
Hey guys, don't be
shy right here,
Don't be shy, grab it, bro.
Hey, get in there, dip it.
Or pa' agarrar, dog.
Don't worry, it's paid for already, dog.
It's already paid for.
Trip out, it's free, dog.
Hey, low-key, I shaved my whole body for this.
I trained the whole month for this, dog.
Except for the bottom of my feet.
He's like, this it's my Super Bowl, dog.
Only
It's
the
my
parts I can reach from by myself. I didn't want to include it.
My lower back's it's a bit strained.
He's just like, can somebody get me? Or?
He's just gonna take a nair bath. He's just gonna come up bald and
No
shit.
choice.
And they're bad.
You just dip yourself in nair for and you come out with no hair.
Oh my god.
Damn,
Your
no eyelashes.
fall
Lashes,
out.
everything.
Dog.
You're looking
There's an,
Hair is
there's an
unclean.
intermission on for dinner. They're like, guys, give me a 10-minute break. I'll bring dessert. I mean, banana splits off my butthole.
I got to go shower out the wasabi. And get these nuts in the.
But here's some mint so you guys.
Nah,
you know.
low key though, you shave your whole body for that's live for.
Nah.
We could do like a whole paint me now dinner type
Oh,
thing.
Abe.
Where we're painting hair on you fool, and we're eating at the same time, fool.
I mean,
No choice.
we could do some paint me shit. We could get some canvases, some paints.
We get real
Would
crafty.
it be the
fool.
model?
Real crafty. It's arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Just craft singles?
Yeah. You just put mad cheese on you.
Mad cheese? Craft singles?
Paint me like one of your French hoes. It's like that you get excited that she's bringing homegirls, so you shave your head and you're like, hey, I'm Jason Statham now.
Just start talking in an accent?
Check out my demo when you start doing kicks.
Just show fucking what's the fucking
Dog,
movie?
you just like Rex
Transporter?
Transporter, fool. That's a live. Fool.
Dude.
I know,
Rex
and an
Kwando.
American flag just jumpsuit, fool. Or romper, fool. American flag romper.
Straight romper?
That's
I can pull
lit,
that off.
fool. Or overalls with no shirt, nigga. But it's got the
Just
American flag.
show up with the geese. Just straight geese out.
Just keep telling like, the
Welcome
girls,
to my Thanksgiving.
Welcome to my dojo.
Welcome to the dojo. Welcome to the House of Art Pain.
I am the martial art.
Oh my god.
I don't mean to brag, but I am a black belt.
Fucking
Get any pussy?
It's not even subtle or anything.
Not subtle. Not creative at all.
I'm also a brown belt, if you know what I mean.
Fellas. No.
Be careful with me. My body's a lethal weapon. Yes, I can blow your back out.
I mean, if you're just trying to show your hentai collection of people, it's like,
Dude.
what if like we haven't been to your house in like a
drink all
year.
the water.
Like you've
What?
replaced all the photos with just hentai.
Jasmine.
Straight hentai.
Hentai modern art for pieces and shit. He's got hentai fucking.
Dog, if you can get by then for just a painting of yourself naked, nigga, like that should be dope. Hand painted.
Hand painted.
Like I've always thought that'd be dope.
To just have that in my living
A
room.
painting of yourself is dope for in your house.
I'm
weird.
cool. I'm cool.
That's lit. You tell me you buy your house for your family. You're not putting up one of you just like that. Stunning. Fool.
Probably,
It's just you butt naked with your rollie on fool, and a stack of honeys to your ear.
Stack of
Time is money, nigga.
in the back.
And it's just. It's this American flag for the black and white one in the background.
Oh,
fool.
yeah.
It's just time
That's
is
what you have
money,
to have.
fool. That's live for what
Yeah.
you. And then you're at half. You're at half mast though. You're not full rocket out.
No, you have to be half mast.
Always. That's
Full
classic.
mast,
That's too
that's
aggressive.
lewd. That's lewd as fuck. Too aggressive.
But half mast is like I'm here and I'm ready though.
Yeah.
No, it's like give
A
me a
stiff
second.
breeze.
fool.
No
I
choice.
could be
Yeah.
It's because time is money, bro.
yeah. I'm blood
I've always wanted a portrait though.
of yourself.
That's weird.
You should do it, babe.
It's like this.
I'm down. You can hang it in like right in the
Pay
when you walk
who
in
do
the
we
door.
know who
Bam.
can paint?
Ryan.
Ask me though to do you a 3D graphic.
We tried to ask Ryan, but Ryan bitched out. A 3D graphic.
a 3D.
That for 3D prints people.
What would you guys do?
Oh, take one.
What would you guys do if I opened up my laptop and I'm just right there sitting there, and then out of nowhere you just hear a little noise, ding, and I'm like, ugh.
You just got vibrating panties. That's lit.
But it's obviously fake. Wink.
I'd be like, let me try them. I'm trying to see what that's about.
Just like you open up your
Vibrating
laptop
condom or what?
and you've been watching some like real crazy shit for like chicks in dungeons and shit.
Like some female genital mutilation type shit.
What the
Here we go with the genital mutilation.
To some
Oh
live-
Lord.
To some live feed, to some Russian houses that some
Watching
darknet shit.
Who's watching some Latvian whores get mad?
It's like you need Bitcoin to get into these sites.
The dark web.
Oh shit! There goes my half a Bitcoin.
I'm just like, it was today. No.
Today's the
The
feed.
dark web is dark, dog. You got my kidneys on there and shit.
Y'all niggas be tripping. That's
No
all I
joke.
know. Y'all are funny as fuck. I'll give you that.
Wait, so if it's your house, do you get to cut the turkey? Since like now,
Are we having turkey?
oh,
Fuck
yeah.
We've never
turkey.
had turkey.
The host has to provide the turkey.
The ham is where it's at.
Never had turkey.
No,
We've had ham though.
we did have.
We have had
Javi said he
So
works.
host ham, fool. Host
Javi
ham.
said he worked that day, but he'll try to make it.
What
Because
ham?
Javi's the one who always brings like either a ham or he bought lasagna
bring
one
a
year.
ham.
Why you talking shit about it?
Our one Patreon.
Low-key, I like how I make ham. So low-key, I'm down to take ham.
Honey ham?
Hell yeah. Ooh.
You can handle ham. I'll give you
You're fucking funny, bro.
It's about cooking, bro.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
If the shoe fits, they say wear it, so I'm just wearing it. Damn.
And sometimes.
You're not wearing shoes.
I know.
bro.
Fuck you, my feet got home. But yeah. Fuck
Happy
you, bitch.
birthday, Eric. I know we're invited to that fool's birthday party tomorrow.
Our work.
I know. He's throwing it late enough so we could pull up after work.
I got out like a 10.
Bring her to date night to Eric's party.
You drive from Brea to here?
Why not?
He just has the one stipulation: don't ruin Terminator.
I haven't seen it. I might see it tomorrow.
There it is.
Call it a day.
Yeah. So Friendsgiving, bro.
Yeah.
Almost dead.
Get your dick ready, homie. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay. It's okay. I won't tell them to come. Don't trip. JK. We'll see. Hopefully, schedules
Just watch
work
your,
out. What day is it
Watch your
again?
instructional videos.
29th.
Of this
I just like that you keep getting paranoid, like they're eating too much, they're getting bloated.
Now we
Dead
can't.
ass?
Now we can't do anal.
For real. That's true. You gotta make your move before we eat.
Oh,
Then.
okay.
That's when you can get the anal in.
My name is Jasmine. I like Arnold.
He keeps hiding the plate so nobody can eat until someone gives it up.
It's a requirement. Like, hey man, I know y'all came out, but you know.
One of y'all's gonna have to fuck.
The price is pussy, nigga.
We are now letting this Costco loop go to waste. My double loop.
Leave it out in the open.
No key, we just gotta
It's
make some
Kirkland
jungle
brand
juice.
loop.
Get bitches loosey goosey, you know what I mean? Jungle juice.
The Juan method.
Yeah, basically.
Hypnotized.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hypnotize them.
yeah, basically. Finesse. The
I'm
fuck
also
out
not
of
trying
me.
to,
I'm just kidding.
not trying to have no drunk incidents
Yeah.
at Art's house. Like, we don't want people to get too drunk. We want people to have a good time, some like.
Oh yeah.
But
Like somebody.
people who tend to throw up on rugs.
Yeah, like several times, or
That's not my fault.
people be ODing and shit, huh? Low key. It's okay.
They gave me drugs.
We're changed people.
How's that my fault? Someone gives you drugs, you take it from that.
Not like
polite thing
Tic
to
Tacs
do,
though.
It's like you can't deny food. You can't.
can't
You're not supposed to do it like Tic Tacs.
Hi, Keith. Fucking yak, dog.
No choice.
It's okay. I didn't have to clean anything up.
Fuck up.
It was a good.
It was a good time.
It was a
for
good
you,
time
huh?
all in
You
all.
were chilling.
Not okay. I was like, damn, something's wrong with me, bro.
Yeah.
Then I was like, damn, they should let me walk.
You kept saying that, but no, you would have been in worse
The
situation.
temperature would have calmed me down, fam.
Nah.
I was too hot, fam.
Makes sense.
Does not make
Science
sense.
proof.
Dude,
It's science, my nigga.
he was
He was
already-
overheating.
He was overheating.
Yeah.
But still.
So the temperature would have helped.
Dude, you were barely conscious. You
No.
everything
I get what
started
he was
kicking
talking
in.
about.
You were too high, bro.
Dude, everything
If you
was
would've
starting to
fell
kick in.
Bro, you were sinking into the mud, bro, when we were walking, bro. This was dragging his feet. You wouldn't have made it in Nam, bro.
I'm sinking in the quicksand.
Bro, they went through jungles on LSD, bro.
Age.
That's probably it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We kept going after we said that last time, but
Not
guys have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad to be back. Hope to do more of these soon.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a good one. I'm
Stay
Nestor.
lit.
I'm on them.
This
Bitch.
is Adrian.
And Arthur with our
What you
guest.
said? I'm on.
It was real.
Like,
He
word.
did say I'm on them.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm on them. This is Anna.
Yeah.
Or Anna and Anna.
Anu and Anna.
He's so stupid, man. Fuck, can't stand you.
Oh, one question I did want to ask: when you saw that she had a Polynesian last name, what was the game? What did you?
Nothing.
You just kept bringing up Polynesian shit, like
No, I don't fuck with Polynesian shit.
I like
I'm-
Polynesian sauce and shit from fucking.
I like Szechuan sauce.
No, it was actually easy for him though because it's like
I
I'm into
Polynesian sauce
Mexican
from
culture.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's why.
I'm like embedded deep into the Mexican culture, like so.
She likes it on
Oh,
lenses.
Spence of.
Yeah. Respect, man.
She's
Respect
she
me,
likes
man.
light
Put some
skin-
respect
She likes
on my
light
name.
skin lenses.
Oh, I see. So when you asked her to be your girlfriend, you're like, so do you want to be my Jaina or what?
Low-key, that would have
You
been
want my
nice.
ruca?
You want to be my fucking...
¿Qué onda, plebe? Cero miedo, cero miedo.
Al milf. All right, guys, have a good one.